Hello everyone. Harry's court case against the Sun isn't going so well. The judge has decided before the trial starts that Harry's Sherborne lawyer person, they can't bring forward some of the witnesses because the witness statements aren't valid because of a lot of it is opinion and speculation or is not of value to Harry's case. So what we're going to do today is we're going to have a quick look with the cards to see how the Dumb Prince is reacting to this and see if what energies we can get from it. Now, depending on where this reading goes, I will pull some other cards as well to see if we can get any more tea, any more info, any more predictions from this. So please join me. Now, I usually work in layers. This might just be one layer because Harry, but we'll see where the cards take us. I use a Celtic cross spread, and I've been using, these are the Garbage Pail Kids tarot, and I've been using them for Harry since 2019, and they really do match his energy. They really, really do match his energy, that bratty, entitled energy. So that is what we're doing today. So like, share, subscribe, all of that YouTube stuff. Let's have a look, see how Harry is getting on with this. So yeah, the judges turned around and said, no bueno, no good, off you go. You can't bring all of these witnesses to court. It doesn't make any sense. It's no good. It's blah. So we shall see. We shall find out. We will go and we will look and see what is occurring with Harry. Oh, he's annoyed. He can't move on. He doesn't make sense. We've got the Six of Swords in reverse here. He can't move on from his position. He can't move on from the idea. Now, swords is a very academic-y, lawyer-y energy. Law, the written word, the spoken word. He's feeling very kind of like resentful about it. Almost to the point where he doesn't really potentially want to come to Britain, which to me, as a Brit, we've got enough going on here at the minute. We don't need any ginger drama. Thank you very much. But the Six of Swords in reverse, he's not happy. He's obsessively ruminating on this point. He can't move on from it. And he also doesn't particularly want to come to Britain as well, which is, not necessarily a bad thing. What's crossing over him? A typical Harry card. We have got the Six of Wands in reverse. The Six of Wands in reverse. He's embarrassed. He's humiliated. He doesn't like that people are basically mocking him. It's something he can't get over. It's something he can't understand. It's something he can't compute. This mocking that's been happening with Harry, it really irritates him. It really drives him. And a lot of this is, if you look at some of the stories that I've written about him and all of these kind of things, it's 20 years ago. And he's carried this with him for 20 years, this resentment, rather than letting it go. A normal, healthy human would have let things go, but he persists. One of the things with the Six of Wands in reverse as well, crossing over, he's also very bothered by losing his military patronages. And this is a card that comes up in time and time again with Harry readings. The Six of Wands, he's really bothered by the military patronages. He's not gonna let it go. He wants to win something. He wants to claim something back. He wants to have a win. And this is another factor that really drives him. He's embarrassed and he wants to correct it. Let's see what's above the situation. The Four of Coins is in reverse. He feels like he's lost control. He's actually losing quite a lot of control. The Four of Coins or the Four of Pentacles in reverse. It's almost like when you're holding onto something too hard and you strangle that thing, you over smother it. You make it null, you make it void because you're overly trying to control the situation. And when you overly try to control the situation, you kill the situation or you completely lose complete control of the situation. So that is the energy above, which kind of tracks what's underneath. The Two of Coins in reverse. He's not a happy chappy. He's not a happy chappy. This Two of Coins in reverse, the Two of Pentacles in reverse, work-life balance is out of whack. His work, he thinks, is slaying the pressed dragons, but it's not really work, is it? It is a vanity project. Let's be honest. This is Harry's vanity project to correct the press because he cannot tolerate anything that is written about him, that it doesn't meet to his standards of himself. It's a good thing he was never a musician or an actor or anything like that, because they get reviewed all the time and they seem to be able to handle it, Harry. But that 2 of coins in reverse, that 2 of pentacles in reverse, work, home, life, all out of balance, all out of sync. There's also unwanted changes. And I feel with the 2 of coins in reverse, the unwanted change is again around, because we're talking about the court case, is having that evidence pushed out. So one of the things that makes the court case interesting in a different way is if he is having to bring in evidence that isn't necessarily related and just to kind of bolster some of his points, and the judge isn't even classing it as evidence, how weak are his claims in the court case? That's what I would say with that. He doesn't like this change. He doesn't like it at all. What's leaving the situation? We have got the Queen of Pentacles in reverse. Now, this relates to a earth sign woman. So Taurus, Capricorn, or Virgo. Now, the most interesting people that are near Harry, I guess, through his family, would be, of course, the late, great Queen Elizabeth II, and, of course, Her Royal Highness, Catherine, Princess of Wales. Queen Elizabeth was a Taurian, and Catherine is a Capricorn. In fact, it's her birthday very soon. With the Queen of Pentacles in reverse, I wonder if he's going to say some stuff about Queen Elizabeth and the court case and his mission. He's going to put words in her mouth. Of course, she's not here physically to answer any questions like that, to be here and be around here and to turn up into a court or answer a court. But I do feel like he is going to try and utilize his relationship with his grandmother. Or because it could be either or he's going to say, look what the press did to Catherine, even though I think, the Harkles, the Markles, whatever you want to call them, were behind a lot of the bots with Catherine last year. In fact, coming up this time last year. He better not be waving either of those ladies about as some kind of get out of jail free card. I feel it probably will be Queen Elizabeth, but one of them he is going to definitely try and say, oh, look, my grandma was the Queen of England kind of energy. Let me see what is coming up next. Now, when I usually do tarot readings for people, for us average everyday people, we have like kind of lives that things happen over a period of time. With these mega wealthy, mega famous, mega connected, take back mega wealthy for Harry and take back mega connect. Okay, he's just famous. So if you have these kind of full lives where a lot of people are around you and a lot of situations are happening and there's a lot of changes all the time, then things happen quicker. So this can happen a lot quicker. Usually I'd say this is the 3 to 6 months and the 6 to 12 months. But with Harry and any famous person, it can usually happen a lot quicker. So especially politicians. What's coming up next for him? You've got the Magician in reverse. This dude can't get anything together. They are scrambling. They are trying to finesse their position. He cannot get anything together. He cannot bring things together with that Magician in reverse. He's out of whack. He's out of sync. Now, I know some of you guys might think, Northy, you're being weirder than normal. But I do think he is trying to almost like, I would say, I don't know if he's got a vision board or if he's got himself some kind of shamanic practitioner or something, but he is trying and really trying to alter the outcome of this trial with energy. And you think, okay, that's wild. I mean, it could be anything to writing down affirmations. It could be dancing around the back garden around a pentagram. I don't know what quite he's doing, but he is trying to will it into change. The thing is, when you alter other people's free will, which in this case would be the judge's free will, it's always a dark energy, and it'll come back and bite you on the bum. The Ten of Swords is in reverse. He feels like he's been betrayed. Betrayed by the justice system. This is what is on his mind. He feels like he's been stabbed in the front in a very public way. The judge is only doing this to spite him. He's taking this really personally. He's not going to move on. He wants everybody to see his version of events as being the truth, and that is it. That is absolutely it. That's what he wants. Let's see what's surrounding him. The King of Wands is in reverse. Ooh. A lot of anger. A lot of anger. So angry. He may be coming across an opponent, not necessarily in the trial, but around the trial. It may be a media type. It may be a commentator, an online commentator, or it may be somebody. I doubt it would be anyone in the mainstream media, because let's face it, they're pretty useless. But he may be coming across a commentator or somebody who is going to irritate him, and it's around him now. So if he's not aware of it right now, it will happen to him very soon. Very soon. This is also an anger. There is an anger, I feel, on both sides with regarding these lawsuits, with regarding these trials. There's a real anger. And with the King of Wands in reverse, the Wands is all about expression and being creative. He may be, because of everything that's going on with regards to free speech, and I mean, Facebook's made announcements today, or Meta, or whatever it's called. There's a lot of stuff going on in the world right at this minute. And Harry is up to his absolute eyeballs in the Aspen Institute and trying to rein in free speech. So I wonder if it's something like that. Someone from that world. Okay. Okay. Here we have two more cards here. What does he want? The Eight of Wands in reverse. He wants to control information. He wants to control information about him. He wants to be able to summarize, and it's almost like he wants to edit his own stories for the papers. It's weird. But he wants complete control, and he wants control and unrestricted access to things that are written about him. And he wants basically, he wants a load of rules so people can't write and speak and just say, I think this man's a prat, or I think this man's a traitor, or whatever. He doesn't like that. He really doesn't. The Eight of Swords in reverse is coming out of a legal issue and finding your way out of it. He might, with the Magician in reverse, he might find himself having to just kind of drop out of the court case, which is interesting. I don't see him winning it, to be honest, everyone. I really don't. Let's have a look. Just give me another one. Two of Cups is unreflective, and Scorpio in reverse as well. There's going to be something around the trial. He doesn't like the way he looks in the mirror. He doesn't like to see it. He doesn't like how he sees himself with the Two of Cups in reverse. And that Scorpio in reverse, well, His Majesty King Charles III is a Scorpio. And there is something with this. He is actually going to receive some backlash, I think, from His Majesty, or he's going to do something that is going to upset His Majesty further with this court case. So that is interesting, and it's also indicative, because the cards do have multiple meanings, it's also indicative that he goes too far with this court case. I mean, I could imagine that happening, to be honest. He goes too far in what he says and what he does. Now, let me just have a look at Sherborne's energy, and then I'll let you go. Let's have a look. I'm going to use the oracle cards for Sherborne. See how confident he is with the case. Oh, dearie me. He is feeling like he's losing a bit of control. He seems like the man that likes to be in control. When you see him walking around and everything, the energy you get. One, he thinks he looks like Hugh Grant. That's the energy I get from him. I don't think he looks like Hugh Grant, but this dude actually thinks he thinks he's handsome and suave. He's very smart. The way he holds himself is very controlled. I feel like his energy, he likes being in control. He likes knowing everything is there for him. He wants to be in control, and he feels like he has lost control at the moment. Oh dear. So there's some big lies involved in this case. There is some big lies involved in this case. I think he is going to have some problems with some of the evidence when it gets to court, because some people have lied around this case. Whoever is also providing evidence is going to be, there's something there that is going to be found out when the media or social media kind of fact checks it and digs into the details. There's some lies there, because we've got the Pinocchio in reverse. He's going to make it all about him. He's going to seem quite empty as well when he does this. Let's keep going. I usually do 6. Yeah. Deception. Oh, wow. Okay, one law. At the minute, this dude is like more or less constantly awake working on this case, because we have the Night Owl in reverse. He doesn't want to be. It's occupying up quite a lot of his time, so he's a little bit resentful about the time it's taking up for him. We do have a monster stomping on a little cherub here. I feel this is the control aspect again. This is the kind of like, you can't just say what you want. And I think they're going to be very, the word would be very clear, very barefaced with their intentions with this trial, that they don't want people to be saying what they want and going through what they want. We have the deception. Everything isn't what it seems, with the evidence they're bringing and the people they're bringing, allegedly for entertainment purposes only, as it says at the top of my video. They are not happy. That there is the lying card and there's the deception card. Things are not all that they seem with this case. There's more to it from the people who are bringing the case, Harry and Sherborne. And then there is the delete. They're going to be deleting some files, guys. They are going to be deleting some files. I don't think Sherborne is overly confident, because we've got the lie card, we've got the deception card, and we've got the delete card, and we've also got an overbearing reaction card. So I do feel like Sherborne is squirming, but they're trying to maneuver stuff so things look better. That's what the cards say, of course, just for transparency. That's what the cards say to me. Let me know what you guys think. What do you think of the cards? What do you think is going to happen when Harry versus the Sun? How do you think it's going to go? Let me know in the comments. Thank you so much for being here. If you've any particular readings you'd like me to do, leave them in the comments below. I will be going over all of the political stuff that's been happening in the world really soon. I'll probably do a live stream for that. So yeah, so keep an eye out for that. Thank you for being here. Love to everyone. Stay safe where you all are, and behave yourselves, or not. Take care.